Alright, so quick captain lesson for anybody that's never operated a sailboat. See if I can explain a few things to you here. This is, of course, your sheet. This is called your sheet line right here. The blue line there is called your furl line, and that is what furls up the sail on the mast. On some, the sail just comes down and furls around the boom. On this one, the entire mast rotates and the sail wraps around it. This is the rudder. As you can see from the telltales, the little black strips on the sails up there. And by the way the sail is doing this, we're lufting, which means we're not catching wind on either side of our sail. So you kind of have to know which way the wind is coming from. In this case, it's coming from that direction there. So what I'm going to do, this is our rudder and our tiller. If you pull the rudder toward the direction of the wind, watch this. See how we instantly picked up speed? And then the more you pull it toward the direction of the wind, see, now we're clipping along pretty good. And actually I had to let off of it so I didn't flip. Now there's two ways you can do that. You can let off, let it go back away from the direction of the wind, or you can let out on your sheet line. The more you let out, the more slack you have in the sheet. It's like reducing throttle, basically. Think of the sheet as your engine, and a slack line is like idle speed. As you can see, even pulling the tiller and the rudder in the direction of the wind, it doesn't have very much effect with the sheet line let out. Now, if I take the sheet line up, see how the speed instantly increased? So that's kind of how that works. Like I say, your rudder and tiller works very much like an outboard. It's ass backwards, like back in a boat trailer. If you push it left, the boat goes right. If you push it right, the boat goes left. So it's actually pretty simple, really. Like if you're coming into the beach, then what you would do is you would loosen this right here out of that cam cleat, and then you would pull this furl line right here, which rolls the sail up. That gets the sail out of the wind, and then you secure it right there. Now to get going again, release that and pull out on your sheet line. There you go. So again, very simple. Sometimes when the wind is not favorable, in this case it's favorable, so I'm able to sail straight down the channel without having to tack. But sometimes you'll have to tack, which means you'll have to follow the wind, but then you run out of channel. So then what you have to do is you have to actually tack the boat. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Let's just sail to one side, and then I'll show you how this works. So right before you tack, you pull on your rudder as far as you can to get the maximum speed, and then you jam it the other way, like this, and you hold position. See the sail's starting to luff now. And then, sometimes it doesn't want to go, so what you do is you turn the rudder in the opposite direction to kind of reverse the boat. And you might have to make a second attempt at tacking, which that's what I'm doing now. So then I'm going to hit it. There it is. Now as you can see, in order to tack, see, even trying to go straight across doesn't work. I'm actually having to go back down the channel this way. So it's all about following the wind, and when those telltales are basically blowing straight up the sail, that means you have maximum wind effect on your sail right there. Those telltales will show which way the wind is on your sail. If you can keep them straight up, then you've got maximum power from your sail. They're kind of side to side, not so much. As you can see, they're side to side there, and the top of the sail is lifting a little bit. But if I straighten out a little bit, now see, they're blowing straight up it, because the wind hits the sail and it goes straight up it, and that's actually what powers the sailboat. Now sometimes you need to turn around. So when that happens, you come about like so. And hold it until the wind catches the sail, and then straighten your rudder back out. Tighten your sheet line. There you go. Anyway, that's your basic sailing 101. Hope y'all learned something.